mic on, so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Be a gentleman and help me out with my.
Hey, Tony, can you believe that marriage didn't work out? Yeah, I can't believe your relationships don't work out. You want me to be a soft, one of those Twitter tough guys? When guys come and sit on the couch, I go right after them. Don't you respect me for that?
No, I don't. Your big dumb desk hiding behind your microphone.
Respect you for keeping it real, Colin.
Yeah, I kept it 100.
What about when you call somebody out and then have them in front of you? That's punk. Can't do
No,
that.
but then you can actually just admit that you're wrong when the guy's delivering, because now he's delivering, he's still trashing.
Well, yeah, he's not admitting that he's wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
If we went to a movie together, would we sit next to each other? Would you want a seat between us?
You know, oh, Jesus.
Because that's a tough
I'd
deal.
want to sit like 9 rows behind you and just tug on your ponytail.
You savage.
That's what I would do.
I'm flying to... Here, let me help out before you yell at me.
Isn't your idol Richard Pryor? Everybody?
All right, let's
Oh,
bring
no,
him up.
you don't idol Richard Pryor? Come on.
Good to see you,
It's
my
like
friend.
asking a guitar player if he likes Hendrix. I mean, he's the man.
All right.
He's the man.
All right.
See how I do that? You just ask me a question, all of a sudden I make it uncomfortable.
You
That's
didn't
what I
make me
do.
uncomfortable.
Nobody
I felt
brings-
good. I felt good.
Make
Oh,
sure
what do
you
you mean
speak into
felt-
the mic. Make sure you speak into the mic. There you go.
You're whatever incognito. You're an enigma.
What, because I make a pie? No, you know what it is? You're not a good listener. You've known me for 10 years. You have no idea who I am. It's all about comedy with you and moving up the ladder.
A lot of people think that they're uncomfortable with my
He's so personal with how he attacks these people.
elevation. Are you uncomfortable with it?
It's a bit, I could tell by Kevin Durant and LeBron James that there's probably a sports thing, but to be so high and your guest so low, it's a little bit of a jerk move. Like, you couldn't bring that big desk just down a little bit or have me up there with you. Weird setup, indeed.
Elevation. Are you uncomfortable with it?
No, I just see all of your insecurities.
Your giant desk.
You know, I've been on the same tour for this hour for almost over a year now.
Dude, bands tour for like 4 years and then fucking go right back in the studio, make another one and keep going. You got to toughen up, man.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
You know?
What do I
Your
do, you think?
camouflage hat looking like a fucking backwoods guy, all tough and shit. You can't handle doing your hour again. I mean, come on, man. Suck it up.
I heard you have a terrible theory, and I want you to
Wow.
say this.
I mean, good point, but they do get tired, though. Like, I mean, I like that Bill at least acknowledges that, like, he goes on a stage, he says his jokes, and then he goes home to his family. Like, it's not... it's not like LeBron who has to like run 7 miles and then, train for forever. And then Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, or just, like a garbage man. Like, these guys are really working. And you go on the stage and then you say your jokes, you say your lines for like 40 minutes to an hour, and then you go home. That's pretty much it. And then you're probably at home rehearsing again. But then once again, the next night you're just going on stage, you're doing your show, and then you go home. Like, it's like being a comedian. It's stressful because you obviously want to deliver jokes well and you want to get to like a Bill Burr, Conan O'Brien, Adam Seinfeld. What was his name? Jerome Seinfeld. Why did I use his government name? Jerry Seinfeld type level. So there's the constant learning of how to get better saying jokes. But at the end of the day, you say jokes a few times a night, and if you're really good at it, you make a lot of money. But it's not as taxing as the other guy was making his. He was trying to make it seem like I'm on the road and then you have to do these jokes. And it's like, I mean, your voice at most is what's going through the pain. Like, at least Cat Williams, he was moving up and down on the stage. Bill Burr and whoever that other guy is, I might have to look into them. They're not moving.
Theory on Boston is, let's just wait till LeBron's old. You don't want to be aggressive and get players.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
You got misinformation.
What did you say?
Well, why would you say I have a horrible theory without checking with me first? It's like you already threw me under the bus.
Well,
I get it. You got a big desk.
This dude is knocking it out of the park.
He really doesn't like that Bill. I don't like that big desk. Like, why is it so big? You make me feel so small. And my brother be watching sports games and TV shows like that. I don't even know. I think I've seen that guy before. I'm pretty sure he's canceled now. And I hope he was canceled because of that big desk. It's way too big. It's rude.
One of my favorites here is
Oh, Jimmy.
Burr. Look at you.
How are you?
Oh, it's
I
good.
love that you did the audience applause for everybody. Yeah, there he is. Come on. Keep it going for him.
While people are talking about eating fake,
That was before.
I don't want to be responsible
That
for
was
that
before.
shit. I didn't. But if the kid was in the
no,
fucking
it's before.
building.
Will you shut up?
I gotta tell you, the Laker fans are even worse. I can't stand them. At least Yankee fans show up at the start of the game. Those Laker fans, they show up in like the second quarter. They had to get like Botox before they came down to the game.
Oh, no.
Ouch. But you like living in LA, you said.
I love LA, and I also I like living there. I don't like their teams. I hate the Jets. I'm sick of people saying Rex Ryan is confident. He's not confident. That guy cries himself to sleep with a vat of ice cream every night. I'm not buying it. I thought you were laughing. You were fucking yawning over here.
No, the mushrooms are fucking
mushrooms.
killing me, man.
I knew it wasn't just weed. I was just like, there's no way I'm taking a hit off of that. There's something going on here.
Mushrooms, baby. The shrooms. I'm shrooming.
You know how fucked up this is? He's shrooming, and he's wearing pants like he went riding a horse today. Like side saddle or some shit.
If he hadn't said it, I didn't even notice it. Why is it so
Pants like
skinny?
he went riding a horse today. Like
Ew, why is he wearing leggings? That's
side saddle or some
weird.
shit.
I'm just gonna tell you how I discovered you.
I do owe my whole career to you. I was struggling until Bobby Lee discovered me.
Oh, no. Not discover you in terms of like, you did it on your own, obviously, but no, in terms of my awareness of you.
Oh.
Can I tell you that story?
Oh, no, I remember it was a big day in my career. Bobby Lee is finally aware of me. Am I on Bobby Lee's radar?
See, this is what he's gonna.
This is when things start to happen.
I'm not gonna allow this to happen.
Reversal.
I'm not gonna allow this to happen.
Reversal.
Yeah. I'm just gonna plug away. You know what I mean?
Listen, you can talk to him all you want. I can hear it.
Really? Is that you in action, or is this another photo shoot?
Yeah, it's a photo shoot. People do photo shoots.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen like a movie poster and you'll see a movie star
I have.
who's clearly...
Why is he gets so annoyed? And this is why Bill Burr is so like lovable in a way. I don't know if he's lovable like Elmo, but like I feel like this is why he's so lovable, because his hits or like his roast to people are so, they can be offensive, but they're also, well, some are offensive, but they're also just they're really funny. Like you can't hate it. Like you really can't hate it. If you're gonna hate it, you probably have a really bad sense of humor. But Bill Burr, like he knows how to roast people in a way that is just like, you still want to keep him around. Like I wouldn't want Bill Burr not in my life. Like that's how much he's good at insulting you, but still being like very funny. I don't know. It's a gift.
Photo shoot.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen like a movie poster and you'll see a movie star who's clearly 5'2", yet somehow he's as tall as the supermodel?
I have.
Yeah, that's a photo shoot. And they fix stuff. Look, I'm sorry you're just on the web, man. You took it to, he took it to this place. I'm not trying to shit on his website.
I think he's offended. He's so quiet and awkward.
You took it to, he took it to this place. I'm not trying to shit on his website. What is it called again? Zippitydoodah.com?
We've never taken a break in the middle of a guest.
I know, I had all this momentum going. Now I got to start all over again. Go ahead. Go to the card. See this? We won game one. Here comes the second of the doubleheader.
Because the older guys, Robert Kelly's and all, they all call you Billy. Colin calls you Billy, but I fucking Bill.
I'm
you know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing that I don't know about the chain if it's
Yeah.
thick enough to be that level of confidence.
Yeah,
It's more of a necklace.
When the chain.
When he said it and he pointed out the chain, I was just saying it's a bit like it's not like mine. Mine is more of a chain than his. I don't know. It is very like, it's very necklacey. It's not necessarily a chain-y. You know, like Marlon Wayne's chain, or like when guys have a chain. It needs a dog tag. It needs a dog tag. That's what it needs to really give it that chain looking kind of feel for him.
He has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around his fucking neck. I love that you have the jib camera for this, like it's an action movie. Let's swoop in at these two guys sitting in these unbelievably small chairs. I literally feel like I'm gonna fall onto the floor. This is insane. You really went all out with the audience, though. They got full-size adult chairs.
I do like the camera for it, though. I like cameras like that for interviews like this, because I feel like it adds dimension. Random thought, but...
Tip now to wear this. This is my nightclub look. Yeah, come on.
All right. This is. I guess this is the internet, right? You just sort of just throw it out there.
I just throw it out there. I figure you're a funny guy,
I'll throw it out there. I'll throw it out there too.
Well, here's the deal. Bill's a comedian. He's at the Punchline. He's in town, and you're a funny guy. You've got these routines in your head, so I figure I'll toss you a mic and you go.
And I'm going to do stand up in front of 9 people in a radio station? No, I'm not doing that.
Well, you're taking the fun out of Southside Steve TV.
I'll take, how about I give you $5 and I want to watch you line dance and I'm a racist cowboy.
So your Christian background is part of the show. Or at
Yes,
least
and I
2
wanted to
episodes.
talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You
I
know.
love this laugh.
Well,
Yo.
the
Let me
only
hear that again.
So your Christian background is part of the show. Or at
Yes,
least
and I
2
wanted to
episodes.
talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
Who did?
I'm telling you, you need to Google.
Oh,
Well,
good
you
Lord.
can say
So did you
something.
feel
There's
you were
probably
being
some-
disrespectful, or just you were just having fun with some of the crucifixes and stuff like that?
I don't even know I mean, we did maybe 2 jokes about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon.
All right, listen.
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
You know what?
Well, they just sort of kept moving them around. You know, like those killer whales at SeaWorld. After it kills a trainer, they'll then move it up to Seattle. They don't give them their background.
All right, I'm not totally following, but I don't
You
think I
know
want
what
to.
I'm talking about? It's a morning show. I understand.
I like it. Thank you
I
for being
came on.
positive.
That kid
Positive.
missed the graduation, and then it was a feel-good
I like
story.
that he's like trying to give them this whole thing, and they're just like, like they're trying to cut it to commercial, maybe focus on something else. He's clearly trying to like be like, I get it's a morning show, we can't talk about certain things. And they're like, like they don't know how to respond. There's certain people who can take on Bill, but it's crazy how like Bill doesn't change for anyone. Like it's crazy how this is like and he's respectful of it in a way where it's just, I know it's a morning show, we can't just talk about that, but like, come on. Like clearly some of the things that they've done in the Catholic Church aren't as bad as my 2 jokes, guys. But it's a morning show. It's a morning show. I get it. You guys got to get paid, but it's like they're just like, let's maybe cut to commercial. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else.
All right, I'm not totally following, but I don't
You
think
know
I
what
want
I'm
to.
talking about? It's a morning show. I understand.
I like it. Thank you
I
for being
came on.
positive.
That kid
Positive.
missed the graduation, and then it was a feel-good story.
It was a feel good, and we want to leave.
If you want to feel good about America, you watch the morning shows. You don't watch this,
And
we
watch-
were joking earlier. If that kid's story about the graduation was late night, that would have been a whole different story.
What do you think?
He's still missing. We can't find him. All we found was his hat. But you watch in the morning. It's great. It all worked out. He got his own personal graduation. Like, I was in such a great mood. Look how yellow this couch is. It's like the sun.
But do you like my mic?
No, I don't. I don't. Please.
Is that comfortable? Is this uncomfortable?
This is, no, don't, man. Honestly. Can I take the mic? Sure. Now, that's the number one thing you don't do. As I learned that in broadcasting school, you never give up the microphone. See, now I have the power. This Bob Barker thing.
Yeah.
You're what is this? Rock 100.5. This is the worst interview I've ever done. And he's wearing Stetson cologne or something. It's just really overpowering.
How you doing?
You know what he looks like? He looks like the first guy who gets his ass kicked in a Steven Seagal movie. No, the background guy behind the big kingpin. Why don't you handle this?